but one of the most important, most critical features of a lateral change direction is what we call the wedge step. The wedge step looks like this. When you take your foot, if I'm trying to go from this direction and head back to this direction, I have to have a solid foundation to change directions off of. So when I put that foot in the ground, I want to put that foot as horizontal to my line of change of direction as possible, keeping the hips back and engaging the musculature of my hips, glutes, and upper thighs. Now, the way I do that is to do the tension through my whole foot. I want to make sure I'm pushing through the entire foot and the whole foot is touching the ground. Now, the reason why that's important is because if I just put the ball of my foot in the ground and I don't have that support from my heel, if you notice, I don't have much stability there. That's how a lot of people roll ankles and they get over top of that foot. Now, what you really want to make sure that you do is you don't want to get high. Anytime you're taking a lot of momentum into a change of direction and you stay high, you're going to fall right over top of that foot, or your body's going to slow way down to make sure that that doesn't happen, okay? Your goal, just as in the previous videos, is to keep those hips low, keep those hips back, and put a full foot contact on the ground like this. If you notice, weight, again, on the inside leg, outside leg, wedge step, full foot, so I can push off quickly and efficiently to cross over, get into the next part of my motion, which is called the crossover. Now, what most people do is they want to stop, even if they get the wedge step down, and then they start with a lateral step. Now that's great in a short space, but if you're looking to change direction and really start to open up, you want to make sure that you're getting that crossover step. This is important in many sports, football, basketball, baseball, especially when you're stealing bases, things of that nature. So we want to make sure we get that crossover step achieved. The way that you do that is once you get into the wedge step, you stick it. Again, weight on the inside, and as soon as you grab the line with that foot, drive off of it and drive that knee up and over. Snap that knee up and over. Again, your body's already prepared for this motion due to the warm-ups that we've been doing. So once you put that foot in the ground, really try to snap that knee back over as hard and as fast as you can. Similar to this. If you notice, it's like you bounce off the line. Anything less than that is less than efficient. If you come and your weight's on the opposite leg, it's going to take you just that much longer to get off of that to achieve the crossover. Again, keeping the weight on the inside leg, wedge step, crossover step. So after the wedge, there's the wedge, then the crossover, and now we're going to put it together with a wedge step on the left, crossover, wedge step on the right, crossover, and acceleration. Okay? And that's going to look like this. We're just putting it all together now. Okay? Accelerate. Change direction. Accelerate. Change direction.